Top Trader is brought to you by Sanlam iTrade, now with transparent CFD trading on the exact JSE price. Welcome to the Top Trader Final, and I'm your host Juliet Newell. This evening we'll be revealing who will be heading home with that R250,000. Well, it's been a nail-biting race to the finish, and I'd like to welcome all our special guests, including founder and vice chairman of the ABN Group, Mr. Rakesh Wahi, and his wife Saloni Wahi. We also have our mentors, Gerard Lampen from Sanlam iTrade and independent analyst Ian Cruikshanks, who have taken this journey with us over the last few months, as well as our guest mentors Narina Visser and Warwick Salsa. But let's get to the matter at hand, and that's these three guys on my left: Jason, Ori and Mbuso. Congratulations for making it through to the final show. The winners calculated on overall profit percentage of both their portfolio values, 50% of their virtual portfolio and 50% of their cash portfolio. So the individual who has the highest percentage profit overall is the winner of the show. Firstly, I think it's time to take a look at how you guys got this far. The road to the final's been filled with surprises and pitfalls along the way. Take a look. Let the trading begin.
Yes! Yes!
We are here to intimidate you.
Danger!
Whoa! I've never seen that before.
You see them talking rubbish?
I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack watching you. So we're at the end of the season now. This is the last episode. You'll find out who the winner is a little bit later on in the show. But let's start right back at the beginning. Episode 1.
My name is Bronwyn Nielsen. I'm a student at the University of Pretoria.
My name is Solofela. I'm from Kagiso.
I grew up in Daunting, a very small town up the west coast.
My name is Mbuso Makulu. I grew up in Kotema Springs.
Elimination. I grew up in the East Rand. I just recently moved to Pretoria.
Yeah, I was born in the Northern Cape, a town called Uppington. Born and bred there, and that was about 44 years ago.
My name is Colbert Potereke, and graduated from Wits University with a Bachelor of Science in Economic Science and Computation and Applied Mathematics.
My name is Ori Shushan. I'm 25 years old, born in Israel. I lived in Joburg my whole life.
You'll remember one of the very first challenges was going to the Brightwater Commons, and they had to sell all those revolting cheap goodies to make a profit. And when I was showing them what they had to sell, I could see their faces. They were mortified.
Stock traders selling something.
Please, please, that's my first ladies.
Yeah, people are more TV averse than I ever thought they would be.
And it showed very early on in the program who the leaders were. Then Jason and Ori stood out from word go.
Do you have an inclination to be slightly charitable today?
Of course, the first tribunal was amazing.
What happened? You are losing money.
They were nervous wrecks.
This looks like play. With petty cash, yeah.
Petty cash.
But going back to that first elimination, I tricked them. I had to go to the producers and we pretended that there'd been a call from CNBC Africa and it was going to be an elimination round. Of course we were messing with them from the very word go. All right, I'm going to be fair, I'm just joking. It's not an elimination round! Oh. And we came up with this wonderful challenge of sending the guys to the horse races.
We lost.
We lost.
10% of our capital is gone.
10%. 10%.
It's just our winners we didn't get right.
You see, I was right. I told you guys number 2.
Well, the winning team today is with 577 Rand. Both teams lost money. I suppose it was the lesser, whoever lost the least. You, Colbert, are not the top trader for 2013. Say your goodbyes, everybody. It was at that point that it became quite emotional. It set the tone for eliminations, and they had to go off in 2 groups. and pick 2 shares, one that was doing well, one was doing not so well, and give a full presentation where they analysed each share technically and presented that to the mentors. I had to give them advice on how they could improve their presentations, how to speak, how to stand, how to dress. Jason, I've never seen you so nervous before. Are you nervous?
No, I just... It's
feel
different when it
flustered?
feels scripted as opposed to just going off the cuff.
When Jason started presenting, it was like a train wreck.
In the end, the decision was unanimous. Team Baobab, you are the winning team.
They didn't know if they were going to be eliminated or not for the challenges, and they certainly never knew where they stood with me, because one minute I'd be really nice and the next minute bite their head off. And today, you're all safe. It's a non-elimination round. They need to learn how to work under pressure, how to operate under pressure, and we wanted them to fight to get that 250,000 rand. They've grown as people, not just as traders, but as people throughout the competition, over the weeks, over the months. Every single one of those boys have got warm, big hearts, and you can see it in that Tutuzela challenge. I want to hear from you who you think should go home in your team.
I'll have to say Johannes.
I would say Pule.
I think Pule.
Johannes, you are not the CNBC Africa Top Trader for 2013. Please say your goodbyes. I was so shocked that he was being eliminated, and they were shocked. Every single one of them was shocked.
You can all do investments for yourself, but what happens when you need to put an investment together for somebody else?
So your income?
100,000 rand per month.
100,000? That's great, eh?
If you're earning 100,000 rand a month, how do you only have 14,000 in your bank account?
Overall, I'd firstly like to congratulate Ori. I think you won the challenge.
Your challenge, and it's a physical challenge, and a bit of brain power needed as well. Remember everything you learnt in your lecture yesterday? Risk profiling. Well, today is very similar because you're going to have little clues and they're going to help you work your way through a maze.
No running. I think we might have to run. The trawler's going to keep up, so it's fine.
Oh, that's a crash. That's a crash.
We're lost.
We lost.
I'm not tired, I'm just disappointed.
You're safe, Mbuso. Unfortunately, it's the end of the road today, Pule. You are not the CNBC Africa Top Trader for 2013. Stand up, give me a hug.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, my heart was so sore. I realized in that moment how much the competition meant to Pule. For the golfing challenge, I was put into the game because Solofelo nominated me to play for him. I don't know why he chose me because I'm useless, but I said, cool, I'll do it.
Juliet, did you move my ball?
Hey, no. I didn't need to because I'm doing well.
The cheating in this game is horrific.
I was going to cheat, I was going to throw balls into holes, I was going to pick up balls out of bunkers, and I did. And we had such fun because the guys didn't know what was going on behind the scenes. Nothing controversial about it.
So why did you leave your tee box to go up there?
Are you such a conspiracy theorist, Ori? You can't handle the fact that I'm actually a natural golfer. And Ori was getting very, very, very upset because he was losing. Ah! I did really shoot a birdie, by the way.
When you have 250,000 rand prize money hanging over your head, you make decisions slightly differently.
So if there is elimination-ish, I guess I will have to leave.
Solofelo, Mbuso, you're safe. Solofelo, I'm sorry, you're not the next top trader on CNBC Africa. Say your goodbyes, everybody. Gee, what a gentleman. And off Solofelo went, and we've really missed him because we've missed that laugh and we've missed his kind heart.
I'm in a position of being eliminated.
I'm spent.
You'll be given 25,000 rand in cash.
Because we're talking CFDs.
Imagine what's going to happen to me. I'm going to be hospitalized.
I'm either going to make a fortune or I'm going to lose everything.
It's been such a great adventure. We've become really, really close.
Hey, what's going on?
Your portfolio does not count one bit.
It's not a nice feeling.
The time has come. Jason, Mbuso, Ori, which one of you's going home? Ori, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all of you. You're all staying. You're all in the top 3. Congratulations, the top 3 top traders for 2013. All 3 of them deserve to be in the final, and I'm really excited that they're all here tonight.
It's been good. I'm grateful for this whole opportunity. Thank you to the viewers, guys who are supporting us along the way, my friends, my family, and people I don't know. Yeah, I appreciate all the support, so thank you very much, and I hope you're enjoying it.
The guys, I've made good friends with the guys, you know.
Yeah, it's been an amazing journey. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show as much as I have making it.
It's a life-changing experience, you know.
It's emotional, but I'm a cold. I ain't shedding no tears.
Welcome to Top Trader!
Wow, guys, it's been a hell of a ride, hasn't it? Well, seeing the journey so far on the VT, how does it make you feel, Jason?
Very happy and privileged, I think.
Yeah. Are you proud of your achievements so far?
I am. I wouldn't have done things any other way, and I'm really happy with the results so far.
Ori?
Yeah, I'm just proud to have gone to the final 3, and it's been an incredible
So
journey.
you should be. You guys have done really, really well.
Thanks.
Mbuso?
I'm really happy to be here, and after watching that insert, I'm just, it was just so beautiful, hey.
Now that our contestants have a taste of trading with CFDs, we thought it would be appropriate that the last challenge we threw their way was something incredibly high-pressured. I'm sure you'll all agree that there's nothing quite like trading with other people's money. It was time to go big or go home. Now today we have a very special surprise in store for our remaining 3 contestants. The world of trading can be exceptionally pressurized. We're going to see how they deal with that pressure in this flight simulator. We're at the Comair head office in Kempton Park. Now this simulator is one of the best in the world. It's really sophisticated, and this is where the pilots train. This simulator is a Boeing 737NG-800. The contestants are going to have to fly it. Well, I'll be accompanying them on their maiden voyage, which could be a disaster in itself. Fasten your safety belts, guys. This could be a bumpy ride.
As soon as we hit some sort of stop that appears to be a robot, I'm just going to shout, "Help! Help!"
Could be something like go-karting.
I wonder what people are saying when they're looking at it.
Help! Do you think we should try to do some improvisational comedy?
I'd love to live for a day in your mind. Help us!
Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to your next challenge. This is the Comair Training Center, and this is a flight simulator.
Okay.
And you're gonna fly it.
It's wicked. Oh my word. Told you was flying a plane. I thought it was driving. Wow. Oh, we've got ourselves an air hostess.
Ta-da! Chicken or beef? To level the playing fields, the guys will first be given a lecture on how the simulator works. They'll then spend 1 hour inside the simulator before they go in one by one, and then we'll be throwing all sorts of different scenarios at them to see how they perform.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. You and Dick.
Well, folks, welcome to the Comair Training Center, and I believe this is one of your final challenges that you have to achieve today. It's like walking a tightrope and you've got this catch net below you. Now, of course, you've got the warning signs, as in business. The flags of warning go up and say, whoa, oh, something's going pear-shaped here. For us, we've got to make sure that we do such. So, the fire warning is normally a very critical issue, so obviously it's red. Now, the red lights in the cockpit say, this requires immediate action. The captain and the first officer both together They've got to get their masks on and the regulators to 100% to breathe, to survive. Fly the aeroplane, get it away from the high ground, navigate it, get it back on the ground, and communicate with the people that are around you. And let's have a lot of fun. Okay.
Remember though that real pilots rack up many, many hours inside simulators, so we're not expecting our contestants to be natural pilots. Are we there yet? He just said, if you need to put the mask on, put the mask on. I don't even have a mask. I have a fire hydrant. That's going to have to work.
Roger.
Roger. Mbuso, don't look out the window. Just concentrate on your controls and buttons and things. Staring out the window. Mbuso hasn't worked out that he's actually the co-pilot, not a passenger.
This is still this is still South Africa, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's no longer making a noise now because the landing gear is gone.
That's right.
So when I win this, it's going to be fair and square.
Do you know what you're doing?
Yes, I actually do know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yes, it's almost like trading, you know.
And if I go like this?
If you go like that, it's going to be easy.
Okay. You're not worried if I do that?
No, I'm not worried.
Okay, cool. What is going on?
Good.
What is going on? There's smoke in here.
Actually, should I be taking it down? Should I be taking it down? Okay.
Oh! So this is going down fast!
Okay, the red. Must I keep it below the red? You're going too fast. Okay, are you going too fast?
Also, can you lift it up a bit? We're going right down.
Which direction should I take?
Okay, just go this way.
Oh! Jeez. So are we descending now? Okay.
Are you flying with me?
Okay.
Also, fly the aeroplane. Just fly the airplane. We're going to crash.
So where's the briefing? Aviate.
Okay, so where?
Aviate.
So where's the
there's Table Mountain right there, dude. Just listen.
It's behind you.
It's behind me.
You're going too fast now.
Okay, I'm going too fast.
Yes, you're going to the red line. Get the nose up.
Okay, the airfield is on the other side, right?
Where are you?
Okay,
Almost roll upside down now.
Okay, we almost rolled upside down.
That's intergalactic space travel. We're going into orbit now. We've actually gone straight up.
Okay, I'm gonna slowly turn.
Bring it up.
It's like a nose dive. Completely oblivious.
Oh.
Turn left.
Okay, left. Oh yes, I'm turning left. I'm turning left.
We are almost upside down again, I promise you. Look at that.
Okay, I'm just getting it back to level again. Okay, then it's at 3,000 now. Okay, so what must I do now?
Here comes a nosedive. Oh my God, I'm going to sit down. This is terrible. Like this massive nosedive all of a sudden.
Okay, am I not supposed to pull this down? There's no speed, right? The flap to 15. Damn it.
Oh my God, I'm so scared now. Also, just get this thing under control now. I've had enough of this. So don't tell me to relax. He doesn't know what he's doing. We're going to crash. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure your seats are in the upright position and your trays are folded away. I think it's a bit late for that.
Okay, I need to come down. I'm coming down.
We sweep!
Okay, I want to break this.
Yeah, just keep on the runway, dude. On the runway. Slow down, dude. This is scary. We're falling.
You're dead. Yes, I did. I killed you. Did I kill you guys?
We rolled. Well done, good try.
Here was my problem.
Wow, that is so real, hey? I'm sweating.
I did okay, but crash landed. I started to sweat, like seriously. I wanted to apply the brakes and I pressed something else instead.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to board flight MN603 to Cape Town. Our co-pilot today is Ori Shushan. You're not the captain, you are the co-pilot. The captain is Mr. Glenn. He thought he was the captain. Ori looks like a real pilot. He's concentrating. You okay, Ori?
Yeah,
you look like
good.
you just all of a sudden got uncomfortable.
No, I'm good. Yeah, there's smoke.
Oh, with the mask on.
Okay. Okay. I'm going down.
Okay, can you just communicate to the passenger who's going to be off? But under control, put on your seatbelt.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put on your safety belts. We hit a bit of turbulence. I can't breathe!
Good, good.
I can't breathe! Ori, I can't breathe! It looks like we're coming in for a nosedive. Ori, we're going, it's...
Turn around.
Simply turn to the left.
Okay.
You're not going to try and land it here, Ori?
No, we're not.
Did you miss it?
Yeah, we did miss it first time.
Below 3,000 feet.
Gee, Ori, you're doing quite well.
Thank you. Can you please go back and give people drinks and food, Juliet? And when do I start turning?
Start turning now.
Okay.
More flap.
He's looking at his rear view mirror, there isn't one.
There we go.
I'm going to move out of the way, he's got it under control.
Too low. Terrain.
Too hard.
Sink rate. 30. 20. 10.
Oh!
Oh.
Somebody's scared of the ground.
Whoa.
Oh, are we bouncing? We're actually bouncing on the runway. Oh! Gee!
Wow,
Ori,
oh, the speed's
just stop
still on.
bouncing! Ah! Stop it!
What's going on?
You're bouncing the plane!
I'm sorry I killed everyone. No, I'm shaking.
Well done, Ori.
That's amazing. Thanks, Jules.
Gee, that was really good. Whew. Yeah, okay, well, I'll get on the plane with you. If the pilot dies, you can land. Well, no, not land us, fly us.
It was unbelievable. It's such a good time. Learned a fortune. It was so real. I mean, at times, at one stage, I actually stuck my head out the window trying to see a bit more. I think I handled the emergency, the smoke well. I think I turned around well. I did a lot of... Look, I've never flown before, so I'm proud of myself for what I've done, but I wouldn't be happy as a passenger in my plane.
Our next co-pilot taking the controls for flight MN603 to Cape Town is Jason Goldstein. Enjoy your flight further. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Welcome aboard. So, I think Jason's going to be a shock. I'm ready.
Please could you do the safety regulations for the passengers so long?
Yes, sir.
Okay, should I leave it in?
Where's the parachutes here? Is it underneath the seats or the parachute?
What the parachute for?
The parachute in case we have a problem.
We won't have a problem,
Yeah, yeah. Look, life vest under the seat. It's inside there. Life jackets.
Oh my word, smoke. Put the mask on.
What smoke? You see? Ugh! Jason, you're not concentrating. You see how easily you get distracted. Can't breathe. Still can't breathe. It's not a gas mask. Is this helping, sir? Is this helping you? There's a smoke on board in the bathroom. They're smoking. It's nothing serious. We're going down, everybody. We're going down. It's burning. When in timed out. Put on lippy.
Oh, there we go.
There goes another alarm. There's another alarm going off, Jason. Make it smooth. I'm trying to put on my lippy. Jay, we're going upside down! Jason! We're upside down! Just trying to calm down here. Jason! Stop it! Jason, make it go straight! Oh! I'm gonna have to see what's going on.
Okay. Are we going to spin around once before landing?
Jay?
Yeah.
Is it under control now?
Everything's under control, yes.
Is my lipstick okay?
You look phenomenal. I'm going to do my best to get you to safety, man.
Just get it smooth. Just relax. I can't get my safety belts on. I'm just going to lie on the floor. I'm ready for landing.
My speed's still 142?
138 now.
Yeah, I know, but my side.
Okay, I've got my safety belt. Doesn't matter where you land.
You're going high. Now you're very high. Put the nose down and bring the thrust off.
I'm very nervous.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Bring on to the center line. Speed's fine. A little bit high. Okay. Clear. Sink rate. Clear.
I don't know what that means.
Sink rate.
It's an amazing experience. I can't really explain it. I've never really experienced anything like it. It's extremely, extremely realistic, and a lot goes on in your head. I mean, it's scary. It was difficult. I think I didn't have as much control as I wanted, and I don't know, I don't think I did that well. I was going far-fetched with my assumptions, but this didn't even come close. I mean, this is amazing.
Now, Glenn, what we simulated today, if you like, not just what happened inside here, but the training and the guys inside and what they experienced, that is really, really not a true reflection of how it really works. Is that right?
No, it's not. Because it's kind of the fun stuff we did today, because our whole training environment is very, very structured, very, very rules-based, and everything is focused on achieving the objectives. So it's very quiet because it's a quiet environment.
So you wouldn't have a screaming air hostess?
No, certainly not.
Well, guys, I think you did incredibly well today. Well, some of you better than others. I think we just had lots of fun.
I think that's all about it.
Yeah.
Good fun it had.
And so what did you think about the guys' performance today, Glenn?
Mbuso, you can come across with some aerobatic training with me. It was quite interesting doing some aerobatics with you in that aeroplane, but, up and down all over the sky. But you got us on the ground, sideways, but we got there. Okay. Jason, a bit pressed for time and trying to get the airplane down, thinking and analysing things. But we didn't arrive all in one piece, did we? Ori? Yeah, did pretty good. But the idea is to land the airplane, not to land it like a kangaroo and bounce all over the place. Bounce all over the place. It's not a ping pong ball.
Glenn, have you decided on our winner for today? Was it a tough decision to make?
Well, it was scary on all counts, but I suppose I have to draw somebody that was the least scariest. I think you were pretty awesome. So I would say that you were the best of the 300 segments. Well done.
Ori, you're the winner. Congrats. Well done. There we go. And you win an Android tablet and the cover. Well done.
Awesome.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Well done, guys. Awesome.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, all I can say is that I'm incredibly happy that it wasn't a real aeroplane in any way, shape or form, although it did feel real to me. Well, let's face it didn't exactly make their challenge any easier with my screeching at the back of the cockpit like a banshee. Well, in the past, these challenges gave the winners opportunity for some sort of immunity. Well, that's no longer the case, I'm afraid. At this stage of the competition, it's all about their portfolio performance. And nothing else. Well, coming up, it's time to get serious as we take a look at how their real cash portfolios are doing. Well, the final tribunal took place a few days ago. Some of the figures have obviously changed a bit since then, and all our contestants stopped trading 2 days ago. So don't get your hopes up when you see these figures, but I think they should give us a good indication. We're keeping the virtual portfolio figures a secret for this tribunal, since combining the two will reveal the winner. Mbuso, how's it been going with the real money?
Okay, with the real money, I'm taking a very conservative approach with it.
You care more about it?
I care more about the real
because you know
money.
It's our money.
And also, like with the real money, I'm not that behind on it, you know, so I need to focus more, be more risky with the virtual portfolio.
You bought Netcare. It went up, stood at a nice profit, and then it fell like a ton of bricks.
It's in range, it hits a particular ceiling that you're supposed to sell and buy again at the bottom. But with Netcare, when I bought it, I was awaiting its earnings call.
You don't have a lot of time left.
Yes, I do.
In this game. It looks as though, to me, one of the biggest problems here is that you are buying and you are unable to get out of your position.
On the 7th of November, the day you guys started buying, you bought the 6th or the 7th, the JSE All Share Index, the stochastic and the RSI gave a sell signal. And it went down since then. And you guys have been on the long side.
Or have you not been taking the mentor seriously?
I wanted to find the best share to short, and Naspers was the best share, but I've had a run with Naspers and I'm trying to stay away from that particular stock because I had fallen in love with Naspers. So I could not find another stock which I saw maximum opportunity to short.
Think of it as ensuring what you have left in your original capital position in your portfolio, and you're not doing that. You're only looking at it one tiny step instead of a slightly broader view.
What are you going to do going forward?
I think we might experience one last all-time high.
Well, for your sake, I hope it's the next week, because you don't like to go short. So.
Be brave, Mbuso, be brave.
Yeah.
Okay, your CFD portfolio is at 22,709, so you've lost about 2,300, which is close to 10%. There was a huge opportunity. If you went short, you would have been at about 35,000, I think.
Yes.
Ori, how's it going?
It's been a tough week.
Yeah.
I seem to be losing quite a bit of money, and then, sorry, it's a bit out of breath.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll just let that run, and I'll just catch it out on Friday. But the CFD side is what I'm focusing on.
Doesn't look like you're focusing on it at all. You're losing so much so fast.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I've taken a very specific strategy. I've just looked at the highest beta stocks and gone long on the ones that I think will go up, and I've been wrong 2 out of 3 times. So
you've lost half of the money.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Does it make you nervous?
Not really.
But you could lose the competition.
I could lose the competition.
You willing to take that chance?
Yeah, because it's all or nothing.
But you're so focused on everybody else, Ori, that you've actually stopped focusing on yourself. You're throwing away this competition.
I agree that my performance hasn't been great. Not for a second am I throwing away the competition.
But why are you being so reckless?
I'm not being reckless.
You are being reckless. You've lost half of your money.
My strategy could have gone either way. Look, I'm sorry about that, but my strategy...
I think you'll be sorry if you lose.
I won't be sorry if I lose, because everything I've done, if you took me back, I'd do exactly the same thing. Obviously not the same shares.
Okay.
My strategy was high beta stocks, volatile market, and if I right now had gone up 10%, you'd be hailing me as a trading prodigy, right?
I've got one question for you. If it was your money, would you embark on the same strategy?
No, I wouldn't. And I'll be honest with you, and if it was your money, I wouldn't.
No, it is my money.
I know.
And it's his money.
I know that, but at the same time, with my money or your money, I'm not incentivized to make as much money as possible within 3 weeks, and if I don't make as much money as possible, I get nothing.
Yeah, but part of this is responsible trading. Part of winning and deploying an intelligent strategy is doing that without recklessness.
I agree, but the results or the reward or the critique that I'm getting judged according to is first or nothing. Not for a second did I want to lose your money. Every single decision I made was to win. And I know, and I've said this last episode, yes, I've got 25,000 Rand of your money, but I have 250,000 Rand of my own on the line. So I'm 10 to 1 kind of more to lose. And it hurts for me 10 times more. So basically I said I have a 1 in 3 chance to win if I'm conservative, and I have a 1 in 2 chance if I'm aggressive.
Does that mean you're not taking the technicals seriously? You don't believe in them?
I definitely do believe in the technicals. I have to admit I didn't see that chart on the day, and hindsight is 20/20. With Kumba, I sold. The biggest problem was...
Hang on a minute. You didn't see that chart on the day?
No, I didn't.
But these are the tools that the mentors have taken great pains to put in front of you to say this is what you have at your disposal. Surely if you're taking the game seriously, then you're going to defer to the charts that you have at your disposal.
Look, I mean, the technicals aren't always right.
So you don't believe in the technicals?
I do believe in the technicals, but I think it's part of a toolbox of what you need to look at to see the full picture. So I was looking at the technicals.
No, but you said you didn't look at that chart.
No, but that chart, I mean that function on the Sanlam website. Bronwyn, I am sorry that I've lost your money.
I have to tell you one thing. At 10,000 Rand, we're going to close you.
Okay.
If you go down to 10,000 Rand left in your portfolio, you're going to stop it.
Okay.
Portfolio is at 12,700 Rand.
Right, we really want you to get back to 25,000 Rand, so you better pull a rabbit out of that hat.
So, thank you.
Jason, how's it been going with your portfolio using real money, our money? We're very worried about that.
Yeah, I think it's been quite difficult. The market took quite a big dip, and it's something that you need to... I look for long positions more than I would look for short positions, just naturally. So I think it was more, as the market dipped, it's difficult for someone that's been used to only going long. So I'm busy recovering a couple of mishaps, but it's okay.
Why are you so nervous about short positions? You made the comment that you look for long positions rather than go short.
Yeah, no, it's not that I do. It's just that I've never shorted before. So it's something that I think the market's it's dipping and it's coming back, and when it pulls back, I see there's opportunity. But the way it's been trending and just my whole paradigm of thought has been more in terms of looking for those gainers than those losers, and it's just something I need to spend a bit more time on. I didn't see.
You haven't got much more time.
Yeah, I know.
That is why it was important to take a profit on the down market as well, and then in a dip, if you can make another profit on the long side. But if you just wait for the dip to occur and then go on the long side, then you're wasting half your profit potential.
No, I know, but the thing is also, what for me, my issue is that it dips. I don't know how long it's going to go down for, when it's going to recover, and often that happens and the opportunity is lost. And at the end of the day, it is about learning and finding out, because I don't have the experience to know how long something would last. I mean, I can read, but I'm skeptical about what to believe. Everyone's got their own opinion from the news and from the newsletters that I read, and I don't know who to exactly follow. You need to learn for yourself. So I think this has also been my learning experience.
While the market was going down, Steinhoff actually went up.
Yeah, I'm very happy about that.
Well, I can see that.
Yeah.
So that was a very good pick.
You were watching the hot stocks portfolio, weren't you? We made a lot of money on Steinhoff in that portfolio.
You're still down on your CFDs. Your value of your portfolio is 23,300 and something. So you're down 1,600, 1,700 on it. Yeah, you recovered a bit of that loss.
Yeah.
That was quite a sharp loss you took on Mondi.
Yes.
In that one day.
Yeah.
If you were watching the overall market, you may not have been so positively optimistic.
So don't be nervous to go short.
No,
You've got 5 days left.
Yeah.
I think you better get that right. And if not, phone a couple of the guys on your side.
Well, I'd like to call on Sanlam iTrade's Gerard Lumpen to hand over the results. It's time to say goodbye to our very last contestant. Then it's down to just 2 to battle it out for the title of CNBC Africa Top Trader 2013. Gerard, before you give me that envelope, without revealing where anyone is placed, what was it like watching these guys lose all this money? Because that's essentially what happened.
Yeah, I think the transition from virtual to real money was a bit daunting for some and not daunting enough for some others. But it was different. Gearing is a new concept for them, I think. And also going short, you heard them. They do not understand that going short is just the opposite of going long. You can make as much money, lose as much money. Now, the virtual portfolio you can't short because there's no CFDs.
Right.
But on the cash portfolio you can. And then it happened. Exactly what we were hoping to happen. The market came down and they were all long.
Yeah, there we go. And did you see any shift in attitude?
Yeah, I think it's quite strange. Mbuso got more conservative.
Yeah.
And Ari was more conservative in his virtual portfolio, got more aggressive. So that was quite interesting to see how they shifted in different directions.
Gerard, thank you very much. I'll take that.
Sure.
All right.
Final elimination.
Final elimination. Thanks very much, Gerard. Well, guys, how would each one of you feel if you got eliminated right now? Jason.
I'm happy to be where I am, but it would hit me a little bit hard, but I'll be fine, I'll survive.
You will survive, but it'll be
Some
disappointing.
difficulty, but it'll happen.
Because you were leading up front in the competition. You started off in the lead. So to be kicked out now?
It's been a learning experience, and I wouldn't focus on that as my summary for the competition. Although
How diplomatic are these guys? They should become politicians. You'd be heartbroken, come on. Ori, how about you?
To be honest, like I said, I'd do everything exactly the same, so other than the prize money that would be missing in my pocket, I wouldn't be upset. I would do it all again.
Mbuso?
I've been in elimination rounds many times.
Over and over.
And no, most of the time I've come out tops, you know, but I would be really sad to leave, but at the same time I'm ready.
You ready? The time has come yet again to eliminate somebody. And it's one of the most heart-wrenching eliminations of all, so close yet so far. And to be here in studio and to just almost smell that 250,000 Rand and then have to leave the competition. One of you's been really reckless. One of you's actually messed up. Is that person still safe? Or is that person going home? The final person leaving the Top Trader 2013 competition is ready. Mbuso, I'm sorry, you're out. Mbus?
Thank you, Jules.
Well done. Sorry, lovey. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm very happy, Jules.
You've done incredibly well. Well done, Mbuso. Sorry to see you go. Off you go. Well, Mbuso, congratulations for making it this far, and sorry to see you go. Well, now it's down to just two. Ori, Jason, how do you feel? Jace, excited? Ori?
I did not expect.
You should be relieved, Ori. I thought you were going to get out. I really thought you were out. Hey?
I also did.
Did you? Well done. You never know what's going to happen. Well, coming up, we announced the result of one of their earlier challenges, the winner of the Thuthuzela PSA Charity Challenge. Welcome back to our previous 6 contestants. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. It's awesome to see all of you again. Feels like we won again. We missed you. Well, in episode 5, the contestants were given the challenge to produce a PSA, that's a public service announcement for Thuthuzela Orphanage. Both of those PSAs have been flighting on CNBC Africa for the past 4 weeks, with an SMS number attached. Well, here they are.
The average South African family has 2.25 children. Lizzie Monyela has 65 children. No, this isn't a world record attempt, but rather a woman who runs a registered charity called the Thuthuzela Community Centre in Alexandra, Johannesburg. Help Lizzie build a home of love and care for these children who don't have hope, unless people like you step up. SMS now to donate 10 Rand to this worthy cause.
Meet Sibusiso, one of the many abandoned and neglected children from the Alexandra Township in Johannesburg. Lizzie looks after him. She is the mother and founder of the Thuthuzela Community Aid Centre. Their home is a rented space in a warehouse, which is up for sale. Soon, they won't have a place to stay. Please support us in building them a new home.
The winner of the Tutuzela Challenge is, well done, Team Baobab. Well done, guys. Awesome. Each one of you wins an Alcatel smartphone. Congratulations. Well, we'd now like to hand over a check to Lizzie Monyala from Tutuzela. Please join me up here to take the check. Thank you, lovey. Enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sweetie. Take a seat. Thank you. Now, to the 6 eliminated contestants. Johannes, who do you think is going to win? Let's hear it from you.
Both of them did really well. And anyone that wins this competition deserves it.
Okay, Pule.
And I think my man Ori is going to take it. I mean, we've been teammates in on 4 occasions. So yeah, sorry Jason, but
And I think Jason's going to win. My leader.
And I would say I think Ori is going to go home with the 250.
Olile.
Ori? Sorry. Jason, sorry, bro. Ori, man. It's my guy.
Okay, listen, I'm confused. Who's going to take it?
Ori.
You think Ori's going to take it?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
How's Poddy at my place states?
Mbus.
Wow, what a ride, hey? It's been really enjoyable. Jay, you know Jay. I'm anti-Cape Town. This is the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. Ori must take this. Please, Ori. Please take it.
Well, there have also been a few other very important people that have been instrumental in making this season of Top Trader such a roaring success. They've littered the trading hallways with some fabulous verbal sparring against some of our contestants along the way. Gerard Lumpen and Ian Cruikshanks, and our guest mentors Narina Visser and Warwick Salsa. Thank you so much for your guidance along the way. They couldn't have done it without you, and neither could we have. Well, let's take a look at your journey.
Good to see you. Maybe not so good for you to see us. Go up or go out. No, it's not much to say. I'm yawning, boring.
If you're not nervous, you don't understand the complexity and the seriousness of the situation.
Then you'll go for a hiding.
Don't be overconfident.
Is this a 5-year competition?
You know, in the end, we're all dead. We don't want to have to wait that long. Easy money. That happens in here. It doesn't happen in reality in the markets.
Wow, this guy's over trading. He's churning.
The idea of this is to trade. You have no shares at all at the moment, but the aim here is to accumulate profit. Go out there and live in your discomfort level.
You've got a strong stomach. Either trade or don't trade.
You know, it's not a volume trading competition.
That's a huge bet on the currency.
I detect fear. They were all pretty raw, except for Johannes. I think Johannes had a bit of experience. Buy a sell button didn't work.
We are here to interrogate you and your strategy. So it's not to be nice and kind. Yeah, I identified Ori and Jason because I believed that we had something in common in their approach to asset management, to the investment field.
The best I can do is beat the market, you know, so...
Oh, you have to beat 7 other competitors.
Are you looking for losses?
No.
We discussed this. Limit your losses.
If you have many children, you have 1 or 2 that sometimes disappoint you.
I mean, in Mbusa, I couldn't help liking. Wow, his get up and try, knock down, doesn't matter, I'm going to get down, hit again, doesn't matter, get up and keep going. That's admirable.
It looks to me like you're sitting there morning and says, okay, heads is Vodacom, tails is MTN. Do you have a crystal ball?
At the moment, you're a great contra-indicator. I think I'm going to use you when you buy something, I'm going to sell it very quickly.
Yeah, I think they've grown a lot. It took a while for mostly Jason, I think. In the beginning, Jason was, I wouldn't say arrogant, but he was, you know, he felt, no, he came up with a statement that, you know, the market is wrong. You think I'm talking rubbish, or do you think I might have a good point?
I'm intrigued.
There's a difference between what the market does and what you wish it does. You can use Google, you know, it's something that young guys usually quite good with.
Perhaps they will see in the future how they may accumulate profits, wealth, and attract other potential clients to them in the asset management field. I think that's important. The trader we saw last week and preceding weeks, he's changed his whole demeanor, and it's another person almost. They will look back on this as a growth phase, and that's important.
It was fun working with them in a mentorship. So now you're buying slow-moving shares and then selling them because they don't move. The market just wanted to teach you a lesson.
If you want to be sure of not losing money, go and buy a savings account or a fixed deposit. That's not what this is about.
The way to overcome fear, I think, is to have a process and a discipline.
Fear, you say. You are being governed by greed.
So we really got the adrenaline going a few times. What the hell did you do there? I think the fire was ignited to trade the JSE, and I think going forward many of them will be successful.
And I'd like to suggest that where they have been is the best school in the world, the school of experience and hard knocks. They've all had hard knocks. Hopefully, learning from that, and hopefully we've been able to pass that. Gerrit and I's knowledge of some considerable time has helped them to gain from that sort of experience. And that will be very satisfying. I think as far as their own competition is concerned, they're all winners.
You know about exactly how much you learned outside of that half hour a week. And I think that is why it's so incredibly valuable for you. And one person will walk away with 250,000 Rand tonight, but the other 7 are walking away with probably more than that in terms of experience. What you do with it after this is going to be what's going to differentiate you from the also Rands.
I'd like to call on the Vice Chairman of the ABN Group now, Mr. Rakesh Vahi, to say a couple of words about Top Trader. Please join me up here.
Oh, wow, it's lovely to be here.
Thank you for coming. But I want to know a little bit about the history of Top Trader. This is my first season, but there was a season before, and it all started in 2011.
Yes, I think, it takes me back to the programming workshop in 2011. And I think we were going through the grid, and, the complete staff were there. They were talking about the seriousness of CNBC Africa. And, often when, people who don't know the channel turn around and ask me, what does CNBC stand for? I say it's Cartoon Network for the business community.
I love it.
And so I think people wanted to come up with a lighter format, and we put a lot of ideas into it and selected Top Trader. The idea was to get aspiring traders to actually come in and go through the process and see who could be the winner.
And how has the competition changed or grown over the past 2 seasons?
I think this year has been fantastic. First and foremost, the contestants have been just wonderful. The mentors have been great, and that brings the credibility of what we're doing. You look at the excitement and drama that you brought into it. I definitely don't want to be sitting on the other side of you anymore. You've just been fantastic. And I think the practical elements to it, the fun side of it, the flight simulator, the golf course, a lot of other things that you brought into the show, I think it's just been fantastic.
And what about the way forward?
We've been looking at possibly taking this continent-wide, having a West Africa show, East Africa show, Southern Africa, and then have a grand finale. So a lot depends on budgets, but I think it's a fantastic show to take forward across the continent.
Yeah, please have the envelope.
Well, I hope I can get it out. There you go.
Thank you very much. All right. And the winner of CNBC Africa's Top Trader 2013, taking home R250,000 Rand, is You've been great contestants, the both of you. We didn't know coming up to this point who was going to make it to the top 2. And one of you is the winner. Right, the winner is, you ready? Congratulations to the 2013 Top Trader, Jason Goldstein. Congratulations. Mr. Wahi, will you please transfer 250,000 Rand into Jason Goldstein's account.
Are you sure we have the right account? This looks like a Swiss bank account. Should I hit go?
And send.
There you go.
There we go. Well done, Jay. Well, next year we'd like more ladies to enter, please. I'm tired of being surrounded by so much testosterone. So keep watching CNBC Africa for call to entry details for Top Trader 2014. Goodbye, everybody. See you next year for Top Trader Season 3. Well done.